Hello everybody and welcome back to the second match of the tournament. Team Console Bots versus Team Aspis. We've got Pro Dr. Dank and El Diablo on the Console Bots team. And we've got Team Aspis with Fredericks and D Mullings. D Mullings and Fredericks both basically won the toss-up for the first game, so they get to defend first. Same as last game, we're going to see the Orange Team Aspis take on the defense first, and then they'll swap on the second match. Without further ado, let's get into the game and see how this match goes. And here we go on the banning phase. Team Aspis taking the first ban of the game. Let's see what they go for first. I'm interested to see how this is going to play out. These are two very different teams. Console Bots, as per their name might suggest, have come from console into the PC world, so hopefully they'll be able to stand up against the two PC players. Gone for a Montagne ban, which is a typical first ban. They've gone for a knock ban by Console Bots. That's an interesting play. Now, bear in mind that both teams have played with and against each, well, not against each other so much, but they have played with each other. So they do know some of each other's tactics, and they may use that, obviously, to their advantage. We saw in the first match by the other teams that they actually played very different styles, which threw each team off, and obviously they came away with an 8-1 win by Link My Chaos. Kavira has been banned by Console Bots. That's another typical ban. I'm not sure that's going to really affect Aspis very much because they're not very strong Kavira players. And a mirror ban for the Villa as well. That's to stop, obviously, the trophy room mirror. So let's see how this plays off now. Let's see where the defenders are going to go first. Obviously, that affects them because they're defending first. But obviously, if they're not using mirror, then they haven't got much to worry about. Let's see what we get on the pick phase. Aviator Games Room. That's obviously the room that's better for the mirror, not the trophy room, but just as good on both, I guess. Mullings is going for a castle or a legion. We've got a flip between the two. He's decided to go for legion. Frederick's taking the castle. They're obviously communicating very well by what they're doing. We've got an ace for a hard breacher. Mute's been pulled out instead of castle. And we've got Dr. Dank with Jackal. This could be an interesting round. Let's see how this plays and see whether they're going to be just the same as the first matches we saw. Okay, let's move on in and see how they go with the prep phase. Okay, looks like Fredericks is concentrating on the barricade in Mullings. I'm not 100% sure what he's doing. There we go. He started defending now. The Pro Dr. Dank has already spotted the bomb, and he spotted that he's got a legion in there, and he gets the mute check as well, so he knows which two defenders he's facing. Mute hasn't placed down any blockers yet. That's one drone down already. Second drone is holding up on the stairs. Rotation hole going in there with a plate alongside it. El Diablo still holding out with his drone.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Drones are out in the hallway. No use to either attacker, really. Pro Dr. Dank is a favourite for not taking the diffuser. He hates it. I don't know whether it's some sort of pack that if he has it, he's going to lose. But he's dropped it, and El Diablo's taking it. Obviously with a hard breacher anyway, which is probably the better choice. Okay, Jackal's already in on site. Okay, he's broken the door. No, he's not broken the door. He's left the door open. However, he's placed to stop the run out. Let's see how we go here. El Diablo is still on the outside. Pro Dr. Dank is making a lot of noise here. Interesting play by Pro Dr. Dank. Mute's affecting his vision, obviously. We've got El Diablo on the drone, still checking it out. Let's see how the defenders are looking. Defenders are holding peak points. That's good. Mute's, by the looks of it, Mute is taking advantage of the sound. Oh, very nice peak hole there. We've got some good angles for the Mute here. It'll be interesting to see how they play. Defenders are still nowhere near yet. Okay, we've got a drone out. So drone out has already been spotted. Okay, Ace is in the area now. We could see some action soon. Let's see how we go overall. Okay, so we've got the door open by El Diablo. He's in there. Ace has opened it up so you can see in. Mullins is coming round. We could see some action on here soon. Let's see how we land. Okay, Jackal's coming round. Jackal's playing it quite safe, to be fair. I'm very surprised he is playing it safe. We've got 2 points here, 2 points of entry with both defenders holding the 2 points. Mullins is now pulled round, watching that door that's just been broken. Fredericks is obviously watching the angle from the other side. Let's see how we go. We got a push on here. Fredericks is covered. He is watching the door. He's trying to get the angle in on him here. We've got 2 angles being held. Very hard here. Very nice. This is a much slower game to what we saw on the first match. The smoke has gone out, so the vision is impaired. Lesion has gone off, so he knows he's at that door. And has obviously flipped round, replacing the lesion. He's dropping a couple of lesions out there. Obviously, you all know that if you pull out one lesion, it's going to pull all 3 of them. We've got the angle on here. And we've got 1v2 already taken down. Mullins has already made it so that the defenders have got a good, strong chance of taking it here. Bit of a rotation to hold a different angle here. Very interesting. Oh, we've got a roam. We've got a roam going on. Ace here needs to do some activity before he gets taken out from the rear. Mullins has pushed. Mullins is down. It's a 1v1. Is Fred going to finish it off? 15 seconds. He needs to either plant or take him out. Ace is down and he's been taken out from behind. A good rotation there. Perfect finish by the defenders. Excellent first round there for the defenders. Certainly a much slower gameplay than what we saw in the first match. Very interesting gameplay by both players and both teams. Pick phase for round 2. Let's see what we get. Trophy and Sanctuary. That's where the mirror also would have been good. But obviously the defending team don't use the mirror, and you saw there perfectly why they don't. They're holding the angles perfectly. We've got an Echo and a Legion, so Echo giving the visibility that mirror or a Valk would give. We've got Ace and we've got Lion. The Lion's a bit more of a utility than Jackal, because obviously they tried the Jackal approach. Without the 2 defenders roaming that much, he could pull off any of the footprints, which probably wouldn't give him much use anyway on that. So there's a better choice with the Lion. Let's see how we do here. We've got one of the Echo drones already deployed. The drone has spotted the Echo, so he knows he's got Echo there. He hasn't spotted the Legion. El Diablo's drone is still outside, so we haven't seen the Ace drone come in yet. Echo is certainly the one who's doing most of the plating up, which is interesting. We've got potential angles being made here. Doorways are being closed, so they're sealing off the defending area, which is what we saw last time when they obviously tried to hold the point. Worked perfectly for them, so they've got the angle on there. They've also got a rotation hole into the study, or observatory. Observation. Yeah, let's see how they go. Got drones going out. No drone used by Lion yet. His ability is still being saved at the moment. I'd question the Ace usage here because obviously he could get a good angle on an opening hole on a wall, but his utility could also easily be countered if they expected a mute, which they had on the last round. Let's see. Lion's opened up the window, making a lot of noise. We've got a possible angle on here. We've got a possible action here. Here we go. Mullins has been taken out. Legion has lost a bit of health here. He has been severely wounded on about 23 health there. He's holding the angle on the window. Let's hope Ace is not peeking that angle. Lion has opened it up though, which is going to make it easier. And he is taking him out and took the advantage of that window being opened up there. Lion potentially there causing the death of the Ace. Let's see. Lion is peeking the same window. This is a potential hazard here. Echo drone is still going out. Legion has now returned back to the objective. He's going back for the peak. Lion is possibly got an opportunity to get in here now. He's dropped down to the lower level. Let's see how this works here. Lion drone has gone out. Let's see if he's spotted. Neither. Oh, there we go. Legion has moved. He could have potentially been picked up by the drone there. He's hearing some noise. We got some action on here. Let's see how this turns out. We've got the Echo drone going ahead. He's going to spot him. He knows he's there. And he's disrupted him. And he's going to push him. And the defenders win round 2 with the Echo drone. A brilliant utility of the drone there. Fantastic play by 2 players there. Look at that. And a flawless finish. Round 2 over for Aspis. Pick phase again. Let's see where they go for the final. I'm presuming they've gone for the library and living room. And I thought they'd gone for the kitchen. It's now in contested. There we go. They switched over to the kitchen. That is what I expect. In my personal opinion, that's the best defendable area for this map. I actually think it's more defendable than aviation because the aviation has too many ways in and out. But the kitchen, if held properly, is much easier to hold, I believe. Let's see how this round goes. We've got a Fuse and we've got a Sophia. The Fuse is interesting. If they are predicting that they're going to go into kitchen, the Fuse could be a potentially good challenge here for the defenders. Whether the defenders are going to know that. We've got a Castle, so he's going to be very useful, obviously, to block off them doorways. And we haven't really got much other than Fuse with his soft breaches. Sophia could use a utility, but it's a bit of a wasted utility to blow off the castles. We could see a very interesting play here from both sides.
10 seconds to insertion.
The drone still hasn't gone into the area as far as I've seen.
5 seconds left before insertion.
We've got one upstairs there.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb. Attackers drop the diffuser. Attackers have recovered their diffuser. Barricade up.
Let's see how this one plays out. This one could be a very interesting play. I'm very interested to see what Fuse is going to do here. He's still droning out. I believe they may not have spotted where the defenders are. Oh, I do actually believe he does know where they are. He's droning out the top floor to see whether they're going to roam. Castle and Legion both haven't started roaming yet. They're both still on site, so this could be perfect usage from Fuse here. Let's see how he's going to play. He's opened up. I believe he's going to... There you go. He switched onto his drone to see whether his gunshots has caused any problems. It'd be very interesting to see what El Diablo's going to do here. He's still sat here, holding a peeking point. A good usage here would be for El Diablo to throw out his drone and possibly spot for Fuse. We've still got some barricading going on. He knows he's above him, but does he know it's Fuse? He's trying to get a peek on him right now. We could definitely see some serious action on here. Fredericks could be a problem here with Castle. Castle's now gone right into it, but he could get out of there. They are now aware of a Fuse, so there could be a potential here. D. Mullins has taken some damage. Half health off Legion there from the Fuse, so that is decent for Fuse. Fuse is going to waste another one of his if he places it there. Let's see if he gets a rotation out on it. The defenders at this point really have no choice than to ride out the Fuses.
Attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
You know.
Bomb located by attackers.
There we go.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Defenders are pushing in. This is a perfect opportunity for Fuse. He's dropped it, but he's dropped it too early and possibly causing a problem for Sophia there. Should have held off on that one. If he'd have held off, then he could have potentially had another kill there. He's not used his fourth one. He's decided to use his fourth one on an outer wall. Question is whether or not he realizes that is an outer wall. He's trying to wall bang. He's going for the soft breach. If he'd have drawn that out, he could have possibly known that there was a chance that he wasn't going to get anybody from that. Castle has rotated around for the peak. They know they've got the two sides to cover. Lucian's obviously trying to cover that side against Sophia. And we've got Castle against Fuse here.
15 seconds left.
Castle's aware of where he is. Some seriously bad aiming from both players there. Defenders take the win again. 3 rounds down, and we're going to the half-time and a switch around. It's a downside with the Fuse's LMG if you're not expecting a kickback. Now, I do know Dr. Dank doesn't play Fuse that much on the console, so he may not have predicted the kickback from that weapon. Or at least he uses utilities mostly and kills people with them. Let's see what we get from the attacking team now, moving over to defenders. We've got a Ying from Mullins and an Ace from Fredericks. We're seeing Ace play quite a lot on both matches currently, which is the favourite, and I believe it's because of the weapon that he's using. Most players do like the weapon that he's using. His utility is obviously the good secondary for the hard breach. We've got a Vigil from Diablo, which is very interesting. Let's see what we get. We get an Echo from Dr. Dank. They got kitchen and dining room as the first choice. It'd be interesting to see whether or not the attacking team are going to realise that they've gone to the kitchen. Let's see what we get from it. I don't believe they're expecting the kitchen push. Mullings has gone to the kitchen and they have spotted the bomb, so they do now know they're in kitchen. One drone down, one still remaining. It'll be interesting to see. Vigil's currently using his SMG, which is a good choice there. He looks like he's on the drone watch while the Echo's doing the defensing. I'm very interested to see how the Echo's going to play out on this one. Whether he's going to use him as a utility, just like we saw on the previous round, round 2 from Aspis. Vigil has gone for the roam, I believe, or he's at least peeking out the outer area, which is interesting. He may actually have a peek hole there. Let's have a look and see what do we have right there. Yes, very naughty. Very, very naughty. Neither player is on site. That could leave the defenders very open. Both attackers are going on for the same side push. We've almost got them on site already. It's going to be interesting to see whether we get a different play from this. Okay, they both split up, which is expected. It looks like they're actually going for a push on both sides together. Sorry, on the same side together. We're getting a bit of a drone out. Fredericks is obviously using the drone to scout ahead. We're going to see some action on here. Very good use of team tactics here. One's covering whilst the other one pushes ahead. We've got a roamer around. Echo is roaming. He's not used his drone. He's taken a hit off Ying. However, he's now going to be facing 2 people here. And it's going to be interesting to see whether or not he can face them off. Neither has challenged him, which is interesting. I believe Ying is expecting Echo to roam. Echo's still not using his drone. Vigil's watching for the peak, which could be very dangerous here. Mullings has not. Oh, Mullings has gone past. Holding the peak point. They're pushing in hard. He's already planting it down. We're going to get a plant off here if they don't get onto that side. Neither on the side. The side's completely open for the attackers. The fuser's now planted. And he's left himself open. Echo is down and Vigil is taken out. Questionable choice of playstyle there from the Echo, which left the side very open. Neither was anchoring. Both was trying to roam. And a flawless victory from Aspis. 4-0 on the first half of this game. We're going to check in on the teams now, have a quick break, and then we're going to be back on where Team Aspis will take on the attacking side first, and the console bots will take on the defending side. We shall be back shortly. Welcome back, everybody, and I'm now here with console bots with El Diablo and Pro Dr. Dank. How are you boys feeling after that first half of the game?
It's alright, man. We'll come back next round, next game.
Yeah, the comeback is on.
Okay, well let's hope that
it's not the first four rounds down and not being able to come back. It is possible, even if it take a couple of rounds. But obviously, I need to get my aim nailed down and actually wake up. Otherwise, it's not going to end well.
Yeah, let's not make any more silhouettes of the other team, shall we?
I just like making art. You know, it's Villa, it's Italian Renaissance. You know, that's the theme I was going for.
Well, hopefully we'll see you both playing a little bit better on this second half, and you get locked down.
100%.
Okay, so well, let's get back into the match, and we wish you both luck, and we'll see you all in the next
Thank you very much.
Let's get back into the second half of this match. Team Aspis versus console bots. So like the first match, we're going to get the same again, where they get a chance to ban different operators. Now they've seen how the other team are going to play. Console Bots has gone for the same ban of Nuke. Let's see what Aspis goes for. Now Aspis may choose to ban something a little bit different this time, based off their play styles. They've gone for the Jackal ban. Potentially interesting, considering that Console Bots only used the Jackal on the first round and then switched it up. Their choice of defenders is definitely going to be the interesting one here. Again, going for the mirror ban, thinking that they're going to be using it in the Aviators room. The final ban of the match. Let's see what Console Bots are going for defense. A Legion ban from Console Bots. Neither of them played the Legion on that last round, so that could be a good ban from them if it does go into either overtime or it goes into the other team defending. Pick phase now. Let's see what both teams pick. This is going to be an interesting round, I think. We've got Ying again from Mullins, which is what we saw in the last match. We didn't see Ying's abilities being used. Ace being chosen by Fredericks. Certainly could be interesting. They've gone for Kitchen Dining Room again on the Console Bots team. Valk coming out. One of my personal favourites. And I think that Pro Dr. Dan could use him very well. Jaeger is also being used. Oh no, he switched up to Aruni last minute. That could be very good for them, as it forces Ace to use his ability to break a wall or somewhere to waste something to throw it through. Since that the attacking team uses the drones as a good kind of forward spotting, that is a good choice for the Aruni.
Attackers have located a bomb.
We're getting cameras placed out early, which gives the defenders, the attackers chance to spot the cams. Also, apologies for the square next to the Aspis name. I decided to put a space bar, a space next to the name, which has caused the square because apparently the game can't understand anything other than letters and numbers. 10 seconds left of the prep phase. Fredericks is placing his drone in an interesting spot. He's watching obviously for the rotation there. Defenders are looking like they may stay on side. They're heavily defending the area. They've got two anchoring. Well, obviously, Valkyrie can be played as a roamer or an anchor. We've got the Aruni, who is definitely an anchor. Here we go. Looks like they're holding typical locations. They're locked it up nice and tight. Let's see if we can find where the defenders are, where the attackers are going. The attackers are both doing the same tactic as they did last time, using the drone going forward, playing as a two-man team here. As I say, both teams have now had the chance to see how the other team's going to play, so it's going to be very interesting to see whether they can mix it up and bring this back. They're already 4-0 down in the tournament, so let's hope they can bring it back so that they drop the loss, and obviously if they can turn it completely around, that'll be perfect for them. We've got some pre-fire going on here, but nothing special. Slow play by the attackers. I'm loving the slow plays. It's one of my personal favourite kind of styles of playing. I watched TDM play against Dark, and they were very, very slow on the push, which was nice. TDM, I've got a nice play style that I like to see, and I see the same kind of style from Fredericks and Mullins here on the Aspis team. Obviously, if you remember, this wall here was the wall that we had Vigil on the previous time. He's decided to take the wall down. Let's get a better angle here. He's droning it out. He's checking for the Vigil. He spotted the Aruna. Yep, he spotted him and placed him down there. Perfect angle coverage here. It'll be interesting to see whether or not they know. Oh, Valk here. Valk could be coming up here. Which wall is Valk going to cover? Valk's decided to pull himself away. This leaves Aruni out in the open. Aruni's obviously, they know where Aruni is. There goes the Ying. Ying has affected Valk. He's affected both of them. He's got a chance here, taking him clean out. He knew where he was. Takes both players down. That was perfect use of Ying there. They knew where the Iruni was. Unfortunately, Iruni didn't decide to rotate back out of there. And we have a clean execution. Round 2. Let's see how we go on the pig phase. Hibana and Ying chosen by the attackers. It's nice to see Hibana coming out rather than the ace, but he is potentially looking at either. He's changed. I expected that. Nomad has come out instead. We've got Warden to counter the Ying. Gridlock's come out. No, he's just deciding to just pick all the characters by the looks of it. Let's see what he goes into. It looks like he's going for the Thinker, and the Kavira has come out. Kavira was banned in the first half, so let's see how, now that they've got the Kavira available, whether he's going to make any changes.
Protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
And apologies, I was distracted on the last round. It was Dark Zero that the TDM were playing against. Let's see what we get.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Defenders have gone for the same location again, the kitchen, and the attackers obviously have expected that, droned it out, and he's missed the drone completely. He now knows he's facing a Warden and a Kavira. It'll be interesting to see whether the Kavira is going to go. Kavira's gone out for the
5 seconds.
roam.
Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
Nothing on the attackers just yet. There we go. They're both pulling from the fountain. Hard roam from a defender right here. Kavira sitting quite far away from the objective. That could play to their advantage if the attackers decide to come in from that angle. That doesn't look like they are. It looks like they're going to go in from the basement area possibly. They've hard roamed. They're almost on site. Yes, they've gone for the basement area. Sorry, no, they haven't. I do apologize. They've actually gone from the top. But Frederick's out on the drone here. Again, the same tactic we've seen from... They've spotted the second bomb there. Same tactics from the attackers. They're both playing this two-player defensive, moving forward, spotting with the drone, moving forward, spotting with the drone. It's worked perfectly every time so far for them. Yeah, we're going for the hard breach from Thinker. Interesting considering that they've... very well played. Very, very well played. He's actually opened that up so he can see the rotation from the defender's own shield. Oh, and he's been taken out by the diffuser. Planting the 1v2. We got a 1v1. He's equaled the odds. He's going to attempt to drone it. He's heard the defender. Let's see if he can spot him. He's decided to... Yep, I don't know if he's trying to make it sound as if he's using the drone. No, he's got the drone in. He's obviously playing for the sound game here as well. He spotted the Warden, so he knows where he is. There was a potential wallbang there, but he's decided to go for the hard rotation. Warden's going to get caught off guard here if he's not careful. Oh, and he's turned it around. Defenders have won the second round and decided to empty the rest of his magazine. Very lucky there. He left himself very open, but he's managed to secure the finish. 1-1 for both teams. Round 3, obviously the defenders can no longer take the kitchen. Let's see where they go. They're going for Aviator and Games Room. We got a Sledge. No use, particularly for the Aviator Games Room in that field. You're losing the advantage of the play from above because obviously they were in the kitchen. Sledge could have whacked it down and obviously used that point there to try and take him out. Hibana, Warden and Jaeger. Jaeger is a particular choice that is interesting because you've got Warden to already counter the Ying grenades. They're obviously still expecting the Ying because Ying has been used every time so far. Let's see how this one plays out. We've obviously got no mirror to be used. Looks like we've got a drone in out downstairs. Frederick's going straight onto the upstairs, so he's obviously expecting for the Aviator Games Room. He's going to pick it up right here now, and he spotted it, and he spotted the Warden as well. Drone has been taken out, so he doesn't get the spot on Jaeger. Second drone coming in. Second drone has spotted Jaeger, so now they know who they're facing. 10 seconds left for them to defend. Be interested to see whether or not they're both going to hold anchor point here. Now, obviously, the Jaeger being Kavira last round went for the roam, and it obviously didn't pan out for them too well. Warden holding the site managed to get both kills. Round has begun. Both of them are in the ruins, so let's see how they both play. They're playing down from the main door. Same tactics we've seen from these players. Straight in. Cameras out. Covering each other. The droning is coming out right here. There we go. Warden attempted to take the drone out. Did not succeed. They've obviously spotted the Warden, so they're going to expect him to be on the right-hand side. You can see the cover there and the angle point. He's already pre-grenading. Warden is long out there. Oh, that was a very nice tactic there where he threw the flashbang and then threw the frag grenade. Both players sticking together. Ibana could open it up here. She is doing. One's holding one side. Jaeger's still holding the second side. Jaeger's relocating, watching the now opened up wall. We're getting droning out here while one covers the other side. He could potentially spot the Jaeger here. Is he going to spot the Jaeger? He hasn't spotted Jaeger yet. And now he's got the Jaeger. They're going to go in for the push. They know where they are. He's going to ping him by any chance? Yep, there you go. There's the ping. Drone has been spotted. Jaeger has rotated to the other side. Oh, that flashbang has affected him. Oh, and he did not get the kill off there. 2v1 for the attackers. They're planting whilst covering. 3 stun grenade going out. It was a stun grenade previously, not a... There's going to be a hard rotate from Warden here. Can he get them unexpected from the rear? He's got 30 seconds left. Both players are holding very good peak points. He still hasn't picked up where he is, but he spotted one. He's going to take one out. One's down. He's not going to have time for the diffuse, I don't think. Is he going to get it off? He could potentially get it off here. Nope. Sledge closes the finish for Team Aspis. Round 3 for the attackers. We're now going to switch it up 2-1 for Team Aspis. That was very unlucky for Warden. Warden could have closed it off there and obviously got around to the diffuse just in time. Unfortunately, we did not see that happen. Round 4. Let's see what we get. Aviator game room choice of the night for Team Aspis. They obviously chose that first on the last game, so they're obviously going to be very confident they can defend it this time. We've got an ace already chosen, a Jaeger and a castle. Jaeger hasn't come out for Team Aspis yet, so it's going to be interesting to see how they play the Jaeger. Let's see what we get from Dr. Dank at the fountain. Going for Dokkaebi, that's an interesting choice. That could work very well for them. Got a hard breach and we've got somebody who can obviously pick up the points. The Dokkaebi usage, if it's used correctly with the push from Ace, could really turn out very well for them. Let's see how this goes. Typical fortifications being placed out for Castle. He's playing the shotgun, which is... Oh no, he's got a secondary for the shotgun. Be very interested to see where he actually places his castles down. He's going to place one on the main door leading into there.
10 seconds remaining. Attackers have discovered the location.
I expect he'll probably close off. Oh, he's decided to change his mind. Ah, he's placing out his bulletproof camera for a good vantage point there. It's going to be interesting. Obviously, both players are on the far side here. Unless, I believe, one may have switched over to the ruins. Yes, one did switch over to the ruins instead of the fountain. Dokkaebi here, watching the typical angle. Castles are going out quite late into the game here. Okay, he's passing through the wall and the door at the same time there, so he could give them a peeking spot. We've got a hard roam from... Oh, very naughty. We've got... Naughty peek there. Can he get the angle off? He can't get the angle off for the roam from Jaeger there. That's unfortunate, that, but that's a very nice peak point there held by Jaeger. Ace is already opening up. He needs to keep an eye out for this Jaeger. With only one on site, this could be interesting for them. We've got a push here, and he's been taken out from behind. Dokubi came too late there. It's all down to Dokubi now. If Dokubi can get the lean on Castle before he gets Dokubi, then nope. Left himself open. Team Aspis take round 4 for the win. We're on 3-1 currently for Team Aspis. Can Console Bots pull it back? Round 5, let's see how. Match point for Team Aspis. Unfortunately, unlike the TSM versus Dark Zero game that I watched, they are not turning this around. Currently, let's hope that they can do. We've got a Book and a Ying. Book is one of the favourites for Pro Dr. Dank. I did expect it to come out sooner than this. We've got a trophy statuary room. Let's see how we do.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
It'd be interesting to see if they hold this much to the similar. They've gone for this. They've gone for Echo again, which is obviously what was used on the last time they went into this location. It'd be interesting to see if they do the same kind of tactic again. We're seeing a lot of the doors being blocked off, which is good for the defenders. Now, a lot of people don't realise that by placing a lot of these blocks out for the doors, they're actually creating a lot of noise to break them down. If you're a noise-listening player, that's perfect for you because obviously you're going to see that here the first wall, the first door, the second door, and the third door break potentially, giving you a chance of knowing which angle they're coming from.
5 seconds remaining.
Some people overlook that, and obviously if you're playing in a 5 team, if one of you's roaming and you close up some of the doors, that's going to be useful for you. It's also one of the main ways into this point, unless they come through one of the windows, and they're currently peeking the windows. Okay, we've got Book going in from the basement, an interesting choice. And we've got one coming in from the window. This is going to be an interesting fight here. Is he going to stop placing down that shield? He's not. He's still going to be placing the shield down whilst we've got... Yeah, we've got Ying making a lot of noise. It'd be interesting to see. Ying could get Echo here whilst he's on his drone, if he can spot him. He's got a good angle on the window. Jaeger's not challenging him, which is unexpected. I thought he would have challenged him. He's going to try and go for the wallbang. Unsuccessful so far. Jaeger is roaming both sides. It's good to see. He's obviously covering all the angles as he can. He's going to go downstairs. Can he? No, he hasn't gone as far enough to spot Book. Book is holding an odd angle. I think he's heard them and just decided to hold. Potentially noise distraction from Ying here. Okay, that Jaeger down. If the Book was to use, is he going to get it? He does not get it. Oh, he does. It was a trade-off, a 1v1 trade-off right there. So this gives Ying a potential here now. If Ying has any idea of where Echo is, he spotted the Echo drone. Doesn't get the kill off. Obviously, he's disorientated now massively. Echo attempts the door bang, but he doesn't get it off. And he's now lost sight of the attacker. The attacker's pulled back out of the building. That could work in his advantage if he hurries up and gets in there, because the Echo drone's now looking for him inside the building. The Ying is absolutely useless, but it has made him think he's coming from the other side, which could be good for him here if he can close it off. He has pushed the right side. No, he's not pushed the right side. He switched it back round. Could have potentially gained a kill right there. and he doesn't get to finish off. Round 5 has been won by Team Aspis, and that is a finisher for the game of 4-1 for Team Aspis, giving the total win of 8-1. The same scoring we saw on the first match. Two very strong teams leading off here. Let's see how this tournament turns up when these two big teams, big scoring teams so far, face off each other. It's going to be a very interesting game, and it's going to be an interesting turnout. It's a shame that we missed out on a couple of things there for console bots, and they could have turned it back around. But that was still a very good game to see from both teams, and hopefully we'll see more of that. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section if you've enjoyed it. We're going to go and check on with the two teams now and see how they found it. If you'd like to know more, if you'd like to get involved, or if you'd like to just, meet the teams and stuff like that, make sure you check out the description with the link to the Discord and join us there. We're going to be holding more tournaments as the time goes on. So if you want to get involved, then make sure you do check it out. But until next time, everybody, take care for now. See you on the next one. Bye-bye for now.